I'm back again to do my 32-week pregnancy update. So I turned 33 weeks yesterday, and to be honest, this week's gone quite well. I was expecting it to probably start going downhill a bit, but I think I expected to start going downhill on a daily basis now, just because it's been going so well so far. But yeah, this past week, it's been quite a quiet week again. Nothing really has been going on. Movements are probably getting a bit stronger. I can see pretty much every movement that I feel. So yeah, so I can feel all the movements now. I can definitely feel every single movement. And a lot of them still do shock me, whereas to the point where I think it's just because I'm not expecting it to happen, and then suddenly I'll jump, I'll get kicked or whatever, and I'll jump. I have been having a lot of tightenings, just in general, but this week they've been happening a lot more and a lot more often. Thank you. And a lot more often. So I've been having a lot more Braxton Hicks this week, and I can tell that the tightenings are getting a lot stronger. I wouldn't say they hurt. They definitely put me on the spot, and I do generally tend to stop what I'm doing around them, just because they're so uncomfortable, and they mainly happen if I'm lying down. So say if I lie on my back, thank you. Say if I'm lying down on my back, that's when they tend to happen a lot more. I've been feeling fine. I've been a lot more. I can definitely tell I'm getting further along. Obviously, ignoring the fact that obviously my bump's getting bigger, but I can tell I'm getting further along more due to the fact that I'm getting more tired. And I can remember it with Kira, and I was really tired towards the end because she physically got no energy. But the baby is literally all up here in my ribs, and it is definitely getting harder to breathe now. Obviously because everything's squashed. But yeah, it's a struggle to breathe, especially if I'm up and down the stairs. It's not the easiest, or when I'm running after Kira, obviously it's not the easiest to walk around. If I'm on my feet quite a bit, I do tend to get very swollen feet. Obviously, if you saw my last video, we went to West Midlands Safari Park, and obviously we spent the morning in the car going around the safari, but then we spent the rest of the day walking around, and I was on my feet for hours, and by the time that I got home, I physically couldn't get my feet into my shoes. So like by the time we got out, I took my shoes off when we got in the car to go home, and then by the time that we'd pulled up on the drive and I had to put my shoes on to get out the car, I physically couldn't get my shoes on because they'd swelled, they were that swollen. So I'm not going to miss that. My hands are definitely getting a lot more swollen. I don't know if you can see, but on my finger where my ring sits, it's getting a bit tight, so I'll probably end up having to take my ring off eventually. But other than that, it's been quite a good week. But I think other than that, nothing else has really changed as such. I finally started getting an emergency, a hospital bag ready. I do still plan on having a home birth. The risk of having a big baby still hasn't put me off at all. I definitely still want to have a home birth. So I'm packing a bag for just in case. Assuming that fingers crossed nothing does, but something does go wrong, that bag's always there, ready just in case. So I've started doing that. We've got a few bits and I've got more coming in the post that I've ordered online to fill it up. What else? Started packing baby's hospital bag as well, although we don't really have much for it, but we've started packing it nonetheless. Yesterday we bought baby's coming home outfit and blanket. All we really need to get for that is a hat, which we don't have yet, but yeah, I'll show you that once I've packed all the hospital bags. Obviously I'll do a video for what we've packed. But yeah, other than that, nothing. I think that's really it to update you all on. I don't really think there's much else that I can say. Also, I think Kira's starting to understand a little bit that there is a baby in my belly. Every time I say to her, "Where's the baby?" she comes up to me and she'll lift my top up and she'll give my belly a kiss. It's so cute. But I do think she's starting to understand now, aren't you? Is there a baby coming? Is that a baby bottle? Yesterday we went out to Tesco and we bought her this little baby Annabelle doll, and it's soft centred and it makes noises, and she's obsessed with giving it a bottle. So yeah, not long left to go, or so we hope. Darren thinks we're going early. I think we're going late. And Darren's prediction is that we're having a boy on the 30th of June and it'll be weighing dead on 8 pounds. And I'm saying that we're having a girl and she'll come on the 10th of July, which is 5 days over, and she'll weigh £7.9. So it's always fun to have these guesses, and obviously, you know, there's no right or wrong answer, but that's our predictions. So yeah, I'll cut it off there. I will leave you with a bump shot, so you can see how well the belly's growing. I will say, I don't know if you noticed in the last bump, I've got stretch marks around my hips, which I expected. I got them with Kira. I haven't really gained many stretch marks over my thighs like I did with Kira, but definitely got them on my hips, and I've noticed a few small ones on my belly, which I never got any on my belly with Kira, so it's definitely something new. But yeah, I will leave you with a bump shot and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Here is my 33-week bump from the front and this way, and then going there. Here's some of my stretch marks, and I've got one around here. So that's from the front, and